I'm going to talk about accumulators today and how you can actually automate the accumulators. We actually did an update on it. So right here we are on accumulators. You can get it when you head to tilttrader.com, and then on the menu just click on accumulators. On the menu right here just click on, scroll down and then click on accumulators, or on the dashboard you can click on accumulators, or even on the analysis tool you can still find it. So you can click here on more. This shows the statistics on where it exited where the trade exited for the accumulators. Right now we are checking at this last number. This is the current number. The last number here is usually the current number, but you can view more to analyze the pattern. And as I said in one of our classes, when you see autoconfig in any feature on Tilttrader, just know there is automation there. So right here, you can now click on autoconfig. So here we have a few choices. So we can use take profit, whereby this is just a flat value of take profit. So for example, right now we have, let me just use a stake of something like 10. So I have a stake of 10, and out of that stake of 10, maybe I want to make like $5 or even $10. So when I use take profit, you can click on that feature, use take profit. It will show you accumulators take profit and add that take profit. Once you add that and you start auto trade, when you start auto trade right now, it will actually start right now, but most people usually start it when it hits 0. So you can add a take profit like that and then click auto trade, and it will start. Once it starts, when it hits a profit of 10, we had a profit of 10. Once it hits a profit of 10, automatically it will exit. For now it has not exited because we are using something called dynamic take profit. Let me just stop it. When we are using dynamic TP, read this one right here. When we are using dynamic take profit, that means it will actually increase the TP automatically. In most cases it will actually increase the TP, but for now, as you can see, we were using TP right here, use take profit right here, of 25, and as you can see, this one exited at 35, meaning a profit of $10. A profit of $10 right now. As you can see, a profit of $10. It exited at 20 at our TP. Okay, for the first one, the take profit was still 10, but now it has updated the take profit to 25. So it should have used the take profit of 25 in the next round. In the next round, it could have used the profit of 25. So it is increasing the take profit based on the stake. That's what dynamic TP does. And let me just reset here so that it can use the original values. So right here, use TP, you add a value, a just flat value of your take profit, and now you can start even auto trade. And that's one thing. So I can just deactivate that and use entry exit point. Entry exit point means the number you want to enter at, the number right here you want to enter at, and the number you want to exit at. So for example, if I use 0.10, or I can use something like 3.10, and then I click on auto trade. Once this number hits 3, it will automatically enter a trade, and once it hits 10, it will automatically exit that trade. It will sell automatically. That's what entry exit does. It will enter, you just enter with values, which becomes a very good automated feature. So we have entry and exit. That's what it does. Just go check it out. Entry exit, you enter a point. So for example, this is the last number. Once it's 3, once that number is 3, it will automatically enter the trade, and once it hits 10, it will automatically exit that trade. So let me just deactivate it and explain the next part. We have use range. So this use range is like we say is like the LDP now. So we say the last two numbers, whereby we'll not actually be using the exact last two numbers, because we must use the third one as the entry point. So the last two numbers will be this one, 1 and 2, the 1 and 2. So if the last three numbers is 56, 1 and 2, so we will not be checking on the current number. When we are using the use range, we will not be focusing on the last number. We'll be using for the previous ones. So if we'll say the last two, for example, in this case, we have these two right here and this 20. Those are the last two digits. And then we say they're greater than 10, less than 20, then we can auto trade. So when the last two numbers are those values and are greater than 10 and less than 20, you can change actually these values based on your strategy, and you can also change this one right here and then say auto trade. But this one now, we use this one with the entry exit point. We use this one with the entry exit. So I'll just use entry exit and say I want to enter at 0 and exit at 10, but also the range should be the last two numbers should be greater than 10 and less than 20. So these two conditions will work hand in hand. These two conditions will work hand in hand. So the last two numbers must be greater than 10 and less than 20, and then once this one right here is 0, it will automatically enter and automatically exit at 10. And you can also add this number, maybe automatically exit at 40. You can also do that, and once you are done with the setting, just click on auto trade. So it will automatically wait for the last two numbers to be greater. Let me just use something like 10 and 50. So for a demonstration, 10 and 50, and there we go. Because the last two numbers were between 10 and, as you can see, we have 24 and 34. That's 10 and 50, between 10 and 50. And at 10, there we go, a sell. Did I put a sell at 10? No, I did put a sell at 40. So once it hits 40, it will automatically sell. Once it hits 40, it will automatically sell. So let's see and hope that it hits 40. But you can add a smaller number. You can actually add a smaller number instead of using a larger number. So as you can see, that one we lost on that one. So maybe let me just use something small and then use 10 like that. Let me just deactivate it and activate it again, so that, and then reset. Okay, there we go. I think it did enter a trade. Yeah, we had 20 and 26, 27 and 20, and then we had 9 and then 10, and then we had a sell. At 10 we had a sell. Okay, I don't know why it's still, actually at 10 we had a sell, as you can see. So it's actually that simple. I'll actually add this video just right here on the bottom. And then for those asking about picking the increment value, as you can see now it's 5%, so you can actually pick from here. Once you pick from here, this chart will change accordingly, and it's actually that simple. Anyways, to access the tool, just head to tilttrader.com and then accumulators, and you can find it there. I'll actually organize a class probably in from date 16 of March 2025 about accumulators. Anyway guys, see you in our next video.